can't come up with something witty to say in this intro. Hey, what's up guys, it's Frank, and in today's video I want to do a Q&A. I want to do an Ask Frank. I want to answer your questions because I feel like I've gotten so many new fans and I barely do any Q&As, so I want you guys to get to know me better on a personal level. Not too personal to where, you know, you would feel comfortable enough to touch my nipple or something like that, but personal enough to where you could be like, hey, I kind of know some stuff about Frank, which is great. So let's start with some questions. I asked you guys on Twitter to send me in some questions and use the hashtag AskFrank. Even if you didn't, I checked the replies and stuff like that, so let's answer some questions. So we have emo or emo. I would have to go with emo. Will you be my bestie? I love you. Of course I'll be your bestie. Honestly, my fans feel like family slash friends, and it's the most amazing thing in the entire world. Doug or Pepe? This is a little tough, okay? First of all, I always pronounced Pepe. I think I still pronounce it wrong, like PP at first and then Pepe. So I don't know, but Pepe has like a lot of creative value to it and a lot of variation. But Doug, there's something about looking at the face that makes me crack up. But if I had to choose, I would go with Pepe because there's so much that you could do with it, and I think I've been collecting rare Pepes for so long, and what am I but a mere farmer of memes tending to the dank that is going to be my life. I want to be a gardener of memes and sell them on the meme market. How did you know you were fan trash? I knew I was fan trash when I would find myself privately scrolling through the fan and fandom tag on Tumblr, not liking anything, not reblogging anything. Like my Tumblr blog, like back in the day, was like so secretive and strictly just like, oh, I'm gonna post like my new video on here, and now it's just like boom, like all of me is on Tumblr. But I realized I was fan trash when I did that, and it was like hours later I would wipe the sweat off of myself and take a break and just be like, I just read hours of stuff about Dan and Phil and fan is real, and I would just, yeah, basically just became a dumpster, and then I came to terms with it. Can you adopt me, please, Daddy? Yes. Yes, I can. Will you adopt me? Yeah. Okay, I'll adopt you all. If you could spend one day with Dan and Phil, what would you do with them? Good question. Okay, so if we're gonna be real, if I could spend a day with Dan and Phil, I would love to shoot a collab with them, even though the collab would probably be something like me incoherently screaming the whole time, and then Dan and Phil kind of just being, you know, shoving breadsticks in their pockets, and then slowly exiting. But, yeah, that would be amazing. If I could ever shoot a collab with Dan and Phil, my life would be absolutely complete. But literally, it would be like, hey, what's up guys? I'm here with Dan and Phil. I wouldn't even be able to get that out. I'd be like, calm down, it's okay. We're gonna have to go now. It would just be horrible. By the way, I cannot do a British accent. Can you deflate me, Daddy? Of course I can deflate you. I still don't know what deflate me, Daddy means, but I made it up, so yeah. Can you stroke me with a banana? This isn't reading fucked up tweets. This is kind of just question time. No, get a pet monkey. How long have you been an emo king? Since MySpace. Oh my gosh. I'm actually still using my MySpace scene name, Crank That Frank, just like Dan is not on fire. How and when did you discover Dan and Phil, and what was your first impression of them? So this is a good story. I don't know if you guys watched my interview with the Huffington Post, but I kind of got a similar question. When I was a young boy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I hit all of us in the emo. We're all crying eyeliner. So basically I was in my mom's womb and I saw the video because it was like videotaped. She would play clips of Dan and Phil talking, and it was like kind of like, instead of like music playing or something I guess a mom would do or something like that, I heard them talk and I was like, I'm complete fan trash already. So my first impression was great because I was basically not even existent, and then I fell in love with them. Can you be my daddy? I'm all of your daddies. Dan is top. let's not start this again. By the way, I think it's so hilarious. Like, I'll make jokes about, you know, Dan and Phil and like who's top and who's bottom, and people will be like, you have to stop. Like, you cannot do that. You can't make 99% of the jokes that the fandom does because you have a real identity and you're saying it on camera and you don't hide behind an icon. Shut the fuck up. Will you ever get another tattoo? Absolutely. I finally, you know, I told you guys I got both of my sleeves done. Finally! So I want to get my chest done next. If you could actually become an existing meme, which one would you be and why? I would become Dan Howell for obvious reasons, especially for touching myself in the mirror naked. What made you want to start doing YouTube and YouNow? Long story, but I'll make a long story short. YouTube, I was transitioning from being in a band and I didn't really know what I wanted to do in my life. So I went from that and I started YouTube, which was 2013, which is crazy. Like, I've been doing YouTube, not for a long time, but for a pretty long time where I could look back and be like, wow, this video was really cringeworthy. So I started doing YouTube and instantly, you know, fell in love with it. It was amazing. And YouNow, what inspired me to do YouNow, I've been doing YouNow daily for about 5 months now, I would say. The interactivity on there was just insane. A lot of you guys suggested me to go on YouNow, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it. That's why I post videos every day, and that's why I broadcast every day. So hashtag Spawn, if you want to follow me on YouNow, I broadcast every day. It's younow.com/CraigThatFrank. How do you ward off the haters? I think no matter what you do, there's gonna be haters. And no matter what, even if you're like, haters don't bother me, blah, 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 sometimes they can get to you. So just like, literally you could breathe and someone would be like, I don't like the way you're breathing. You have to stop breathing. Your breathing shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed for anyone. I hate it and I hate everything you stand for. People are gonna get jealous. People are gonna hate on you. People are gonna try to drag you. It's just like, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you love. And it doesn't even have to be stuff like, you know, on the internet. Like, just keep doing what's true to you and realize there's always going to be people that hate on you, but you're going to find people, you're going to find a community, you're going to find people that accept you and what you do. And it's going to feel so amazing rather than maybe, you know, trying to fit into a certain crowd instead. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it made you smile or laugh or whatever. And yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. If you like this video, please give it a very big thumbs up, like the video, favorite, share, do all that fun stuff. And make sure you leave a comment down below on some videos that you guys would like to see me do, because I'm really open for suggestions and everything like that. And of course, I'll be continuing series as you guys love. But let's do some more stuff on the channel, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all of your support and for dealing with my sick, twisted humor. I love you guys more than anything in the world, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.
You've just been spanked.